Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Slayer and welcome back to another video here on the Delicate Pubstomping YouTube channel. Today what I got for you guys is another commentary over this insane 103 gun streak on Nuketown with the Kuda by FlowingShade. I don't know how this guy does it. Make sure to go and drop him a sub because he fucking deserves it. Like, honestly, this is some insane shit. GG's, dude. And yeah, go drop this guy a sub, and his link will be right down in the description with mine. And if you want to, you can check out my channel as well. That would be really fucking awesome. And without further ado, let's get right into the commentary. Okay, so today's commentary is going to be about how I got into my first ever fight. Like, it was not a real fist fight, like a really insane fist fight, like a recessed UFC fight or something like that. It was a 6th grade fight, but it had a really weird outcome, really. So it's kind of a funny story. And yeah, first of all, I just want to say that this comm might be a little shorter than the gameplay, but I hope that's okay with you guys. And yeah, let's get right into the story. Alright, so basically what happened was we were playing football or soccer for you guys, for you American dudes. I'm just gonna call it football this video because that's what we call it out here. But we were playing football at recess, so we were just really chilling out, having a good time. We always played football at recess, so and really never anything didn't ever happen except like some arguments about like what's legal and stuff like that. But that was basically what happened this time too, but this time it kind of escalated a little bit over just a little argument. So yeah, what happened was that this guy, right, he didn't like me to begin with, so he was kind of like, I would say kind of a childhood bully, you know what I'm saying? But he was a real big asshole to me. Like, he fucking, I don't know why, he was just a big asshole to me. And like, I was pretty like calm, cool, and collective, if you want to describe me that way. I didn't really care about that he didn't like me, but he was also kind of an asshole, so didn't really care about that. I kind of came over that, but after a while I just ran past him playing football at recess, and he just decided to like scream like at the top of his lungs. He didn't hold back. Everybody at our school probably heard it, and I just got mad. Everybody was like, what the fuck is going on? Shut up. I was just like, what the fuck is going on, right? Everybody else too was asking, what the fuck happened? And he was just like, this asshole stomped me on the foot while he ran past me. And I know for sure that I didn't, because he actually has told me, like, afterwards, like many years after that, he just did it to make drama because he didn't like me, right? And he decided just to go on a full-on brawl. Like, he just decided to start argue, like, fuck with me, not a full-on brawl, but like, he just argued a lot with me right there, and we were just going back and forth. I was like calling him a cookie. If you don't know what that is, like here, it's a reference to when you can't take a lot of damage, like when you get injured fast and stuff like that. So it's like you break as fast as a cookie, you know what I'm saying? You can call him glass, whatever you want. It's just kind of an expression. I don't know why people are calling my phone right now. Fucking annoying. Please don't spam. I'll call back when I have time. Jesus. But yeah. So we were just starting arguing. That's obviously how it all started. That's not the end of it, obviously. So we started just arguing, and after a while, he just had enough, so he just jumped me and punched me in the back of my head. And like, if you don't know anything about places to be punched, the back of the head is one of the most dangerous places because it attacks the brain like pretty directly. So he just straight up punched me right into the back of the head, and obviously it hurt as fuck. Like, being punched anywhere hurts. Like, you can't deny that. Like, I can take some damage, but like getting punched in the back of the head hurts. It's bad. So after he did that, I was mad because he tried to unload me with even more punches, and I decided that I didn't want that. So I put him in a headlock, like a WWE headlock, where you just wrap your arms around his neck and just squeeze and hold him there, right? So I did that, and after a while, I held him there for like a minute when he tried to come out, and like the last desperation attempt for him to get out, he actually fucking bit me. Like, I felt a strong pinch in my hip, and then I just saw it down, and I was like, just, what the fuck, dude, you just bit me, what is wrong with you? Like, that's such a pussy move. I started just trash talking him on that, and like, I would say it was on the nip of crying too, because it hurts. Getting bit does hurt. Like, I don't know if people can say that getting bit is not painful at all, right? So yeah, I got bitten, and then I just, like, everybody was like, what the fuck, dude, did you bite him? That's such a pussy move. Everybody agreed with me, right? Everybody was like, fucking hell, that's pussy. That's a pussy move. And he just got so ashamed that he just ran away, and that was kind of like the last part of that fight. And I don't know, I don't know who won that fight, because it really went two ways. I had the control, he bit the fuck out of me, and then he ran away ashamed. So I believe I won that fight. If you have a different opinion, make sure to drop that in comments. And like, after that, I just went to like the school nurse and decided to check if I had to take like a shot for, I don't know what it's called in English, but it's at least something you take when you get bit into blood. Because he bit through my jacket and my jumper, because it was a winter day. He bit through my thick jacket and my jumper and bit me so hard that I started bleeding. He bit a hole in my skin. And I was just going to check if I needed to get that shot. I didn't, so I'm pretty happy. That's okay. That's at least something good. And then, really, I didn't think much about it until like a couple weeks afterwards, when I just saw down on my hip and I just saw some teeth marks, like bright white teeth marks on my hip, and it was like, oh jeez, that made a fucking impact, right? And I still actually have those marks on my left hip, like, to some extent. It is starting to fade away, but like, remember, this is like, this is 5 years ago this happened. This is 5 years ago, or 3 or 4 years ago, I believe. So, I don't know. I don't really know. I believe it was, 5 years ago almost. 5 school years, so about 3 or 4 years. Something like that. And I still have that mark after he bit me, so it's kind of insane how much power a bite has. But yeah, and that was basically the end of the story. We haven't really talked much about it. At later times, he was kind of ashamed. I didn't really mention it, so the story started to fade out, and here I am mentioning it in a video for Delicate Pubstomper, yeah. So, yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel if you are brand new and want more gameplays and commentaries, and I will see you guys in the next one.
I know they're gonna hate. They just try to bring me